Hello there and welcome to another MineCraft 951 3D pixel art tutorial, and today we're back. We're going to be building another Transformers for you. Obviously these are the ones we've built in the last couple of days. I've changed like the faces with glass, but it's totally up to you whether you want to do that on the other models. So yeah, we're going to go and build our third one today, who's called Gundam. Yeah, something like that I think his name is. I'm pretty sure you guys will tell me what his name is in the description or the comments below. Right, I'll go quickly jump across so you can have a look and see what this looks like, and then we'll jump in and get building for you. Right, and we're back. So what we can do is, I've placed the red here just so it's the same spacing as that. So what we can do is do an arrow shape like that of the red. Right, we're going to need some gold or yellow depending on what you want to use. Got a bit of blue, red, use that there as well, and I think that's majority of it. We may use some gold blocks a bit later on in this build, but for now that should do. So on top of this arrow shape you've done there, you want a white on the corner with a yellow directly next to it. Then from that you want to come to the white and place a yellow there, and then on top of that what you can do is an L shape of white. So come across two, and then you want to go up one for now. And then this bit here would also be, oh hang on, let me have a look. So this bit here will come out one like so. So as you're looking at it, it should look something like that for now. That's the front. What we'll do is we'll change that to this side, and then we'll do a row of 2 blue. Once again I may change that to obsidian. I didn't do it on the other one, but I think I may do it on this. Directly next to that you want a grey, and then a white in front of that so it sticks out, and that's going to act like his kneecap. So then you want another white on front of that, and then you want a red coming out diagonal, so that's going to act like almost like a sharp bit of his leg there. So then what we can do is fill in this block with grey. You don't need to because you don't really see it, but then from there you want your 2 red coming down like that. And this will be the start of the back of his leg. So then you want a white, a yellow, and then a white. So that'll be that row there. So you can see it's coming along quite nicely. That is pretty much that leg complete. As you can see, it's got a bit of colouring on it and looking really decent. So then from there what we can do is we want to somehow tie it into the body and join it across to the next leg. So on this white here we want a grey, and then on top of that you want your white, and then a 2x2 square on top of that. So you end up with a pattern like that. Then we're going to use this bit of your light blue there, so it's in the middle of that row of 3 there, and then on top of that we can place a dark blue and then 2 red on top of that. And this is pretty much the center point of your robot, this bit here. Then what we can do is place a yellow there, and then also a yellow at the back here. So as you're looking from the front, that is your center point. and these two bits are coming off of the side of that. So then what we can do is we can actually build in the other side what we've done there. So come round to here, do a row of 3, and you're just basically going to copy what you've done over that side. So your 2 by 2 square there with a grey, white, grey, 2 white and a yellow. As I say, it's going to be exactly the same as what you've done on that leg there. So from here you want to then place a white here, and then on this bit it'll be roughly where your 2 by 2 square is. So you want to bring it out and that way. As you can see, that's pretty much the same. So not forgetting, you'll add the white and the red as the kneecap. That's the bottom of this robot pretty much done. We're just going to go around and complete the rest of the leg. So as we've done there, you want a yellow next to this, then a white here. In fact, we'll put grey in there because you won't see that. Then you want a white on top and then 2 blue. So that comes up to roughly where the grey is. Right, it's looking the part. Then what we can do is come round to the back here, get your white out. You want to place 1 white there. You want to place a white here so it sticks out. And then on the back of this grey, 2 red, so that goes to the floor for the back of the foot. Then yeah, get your yellow out, place 1 there, and then a white on top of that. As you can see, both legs are exactly the same, and that is the sort of shape you should end up with for this model at the moment. So then what we can do is come 1 layer in behind this white here, place a white there, and then in this center block here you want to place a blue. So as you're looking at it, you should see something that looks like that as you look round from either side. And then on the top of this here, it'll be blue wrapping round the red, yellow and white. So it comes down to there. And the same with this side. Down to there. As you can see, it's starting to take shape and we're building it up. So it's quite an easy one. Now for here, we want his face. And then at the back of that we want 2 white here and here, just to build up the back of his face with a red on top and 2 yellow. This is where I'd probably end up changing these for gold, but it's totally up to you on how you build it. Right, so then what we want to do is get your dark blue out, come down to these grey ones here, and then from there you want to run that all the way up to the top of the white, both sides. So from this grey all the way up to the top there. And this is we're slowly going to start bulking out this transformer, because he's quite a hefty one, this one. Right, so what we could do is come up to top, get grey, place it on both ends of your blue V that you've done there. So as you're looking, if you come out diagonal, it would be exactly like that. So then from here you want another blue at the back here and here. Make them come up into an L pattern like so. So they both meet up roughly at the back like that. And then this bit here you can fill in with white. So you should end up with something that looks very similar to that at the minute. Then what we can do is come down here, add a grey at the bottom there. And then we'll quickly go to bed and complete the rest of this in the morning. Right, and we're back. I know he's not looking too much like a transformer at the minute, but once we get in there and start building it properly, you'll start seeing it. Because it's a different kind of blue at the back, I'm going to use the obsidian. So from this block here and this block here, you want to then bring it down one, and then on this bit here you want a 2 by 2 square, both sides. So run it down to roughly about there. Should end up with a pattern that starts to look like that for now. And then what we can do is from this bit you want to drop it down one, both sides here, and then again what you can do is bring it out and down like so. and continue what you've done there on this pattern here. So you want to do that sort of thing. As you can see, it looks pretty cool, and then from this bit here you can then add another little sort of zigzag there and another zigzag here as well, so it goes up and covers up that bit nicely there. So then what we can do is come up to roughly about here where it goes into like almost the next one, bring it out diagonal there, place 2 obsidian and then 2 white on top of that so it sticks up. In fact, we'll make it 3 tall for now. We may change it to 2 afterwards. So we'll do the exact same again, come down to where it's a row of 2 and then go out diagonal, 2 of these and then 3 of the white. That's going to add us a bit more effect to his actual shoulder pads on this build. Then what we could do is come down to the bottom here, on these bits here you want to then bring it in and add a grey on the inside. Both sides like that, so as you're looking from the outside you see him like that. And then from there what we can do is go to the top of this zigzag and then you want to bring this bit in with obsidian and run it down so it ends one past the one we've just done there, and that will sit roughly on the sides of the leg. Do the exact same with the other sides. So from here roughly, take that out, sorry, my bad. From here, my voice gone funny. From there, bring that down so it sits one further down like so. So as you're looking from the back, you should see a pattern that looks very similar to that for now. Alright, it's starting to take shape, so what we can do is come around to the front here, find these 2 bits where you've ended up putting the 2 whites, then directly on the back of that you want a blue and a grey, both sides. So grey, where is it? Over here, grey and then blue. So as you're looking at the side there, it should look something like that for now. Then probably add another 2 white here, like that, so that runs round nicely. And the same with this side, 2 white here. That's going to start to be his actual arm. So as you're looking at the top, we're going to do some serious big arm pads, shoulder pads. It's like he's ready to go play some rugby or something along that lines. American football, something along them lines anyway. So you want to do a 2x2 square twice with one there like so. As you can see, that sticks out there. Do the exact same. So from the white you want to place a blue, blue. Then from this block here you want a 2x2 square. So as you're looking at it, you'd have that bit there. And then find this corner and do another 2x2 square. Not forgetting that would be part of your 2x2 square, so it overlaps and just looks and gives you that sort of pattern there. It's coming out, it's coming along nicely. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. As you can see, he's a lot bulkier than the other 2 and a lot more square looking, but as I say, I really like this model. So then what we can do is come down to this bit of the grey here, add a white, then another grey, then a white and then a grey again, and get down so I get the grey roughly to about there, and that last grey there will be the tip of his actual hand. So then from here what you can do is add another blue and a red here, just to give his arm a bit more thickness to it. And then on the side of that red you want another blue, so it comes back to roughly about there. As we're looking from the back, as you can see, these 3 exposed here, so then you want another blue at the bottom here and a red here, so it all starts to tie in pretty nicely. Then from this bit here you'll have this coming down 3, 4, in fact we'll do it 4 for now. And the one on this side here, we'll bring this down so it's 1 shorter, so we'll make that 3. That looks cool, I'm liking that. And then also what you can do is find this blue here, and you want to pattern something like that, and just take out that one there. So it almost gives him a bit more of a glove effect on this one. So you can see that's how he's starting to look here. Right, and the same for the other arm, pretty much symmetrical sort of arm. So you want to find roughly these blue and grey, and then from there you want a white, grey, white, grey, and that'll be the end of his hand there, that last grey. Then you want to come up one block, and then you want to add your blue and then your red. It's very similar to the other arm, so you just copy what you did there and you'll be fine. So blue on the back of that, and then as you're looking from the back you'll have a blue there and a red there. So then from this bit here you want to then basically do that and then take out the middle block. This one here would come down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one here will come down 3, so it finishes one shorter. Then come to the top of the arm here, do a V shape, take out the back block, and then do it like that, so you end up with a big sort of glove on his hand almost. Right, so that is pretty much the front of him done. Let's just double check underneath here. We've got to start filling in some of this so we don't get too confused. So as you come up to the inside of his legs here, you then just fill pretty much this row here, and then you want to add greys coming up there like so. Then another white there, and then you can just run this pretty much up to here for now, because most of this you won't see anyway. And then what you can do from here, you can start adding your obsidian to bring it closer together and fill in all the gaps that you've left there. So you should end up with something that looks like that from the bottom of this and from the side. So that is the back of your transformer. Gundam. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Take care, goodbye.